There you go. I'm gonna do another overnighter tonight, and I've already got my camp set up, but I figured I'll do my fire prep early, and got this big brush pile here from clearing trails and stuff, firewood cutting and all that kind of stuff. So what I thought I would do with this in mind is, in my tool roll, one of the things I've got in here is a pair of course it's not going to let me get it out, but it's a pair of there we go, gardening clippers, shears, whatever. So I'm going to use these to snip off all I can and start taking from this pile for my kindling, and use some of this up because it needs to get used anyway. But I've got all this nice mulberry sitting here on this pile, and so I'm going to start collecting some of that too. But I figured I'd start collecting some of these thin twigs and use that for my kindling tonight. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'll get back with you guys here in a bit. Alright, y'all, you can see my fire prep. I just woke up. I come down here and I laid in my hammock and fell asleep. So I got my fire prep ready to go, and I gotta get some more wood, which I know there's a wood pile. I don't feel like gathering it. So I'll go gather a bunch of that, and it's already cut and everything, so I'll just get a bunch of that and burn that tonight. I'm probably gonna end up having to sharpen my axe here shortly, because it's sharp, but it's not as sharp as my other one, so I'm gonna sharpen it up. That's the first mosquito I've seen in about a week. But anyway, that's what's going on. So anyway, I'm gonna probably just hang out for a while and probably start my fire just before dark, because I don't want to burn any more wood than I need to. Alright, y'all. I'm a little behind right now because I was up at the house watching the Green Bay Seattle game, and so I'm coming down here at 11 o'clock at night, getting ready to start my fire. And what I got here is, the last time was the professors. I gathered some river birch bark and some other kind of bark. I'm not really sure what it was, and I shredded the inner bark of it and stuffed it in here, kind of creating a little horn. So I'm gonna do flint steel. I have ferro rod and cotton balls with me, but I don't like using that unless I got to. So I don't think I gotta use regular char cloth. I don't have any of my good stuff left. Alright, see if I can get the fire going. Here we go, I got one. Alright, where'd I put my... There it is. Char cloth is going in here. And these are not pine twigs I'm using. This is regular hardwood sticks that I'm using. And I prepared those bundles at home, that river birch bark and the other bark, and it's a really nice way to do it. That's only going to be a limited amount of stuff though, because I don't have a very good supply of that river birch bark. And I didn't gather enough wood, so I'm going to be dealing with that. Alright y'all, I went up to the wood pile and gathered some wood, and normally I just cut it from dead down here, but it's already pitch black, and I just grabbed 2 or 3 logs and threw them on. And anyway, I had a little incident earlier, and I was kind of in a rush, and I sat on my stove that was on the 4-wheeler, and I crushed the pot stand, so I'm gonna have to make me a new one. Now it's kind of tore up. No biggie, I got some of this hardwood cloth back at home. So anyway, I sharpened my axe earlier with my Gransfors axe file and axe stone, and now it's just sharp as a tack. I mean, that thing is just sharp. I don't think it's not cold enough that I need to use the bottle trick this time. So my sleeping bag, everything's in there. When I go to get in, what I'll do is, on this side there's a cord, and I'll just bring this over and hook it just to make sure that it stays up on both sides. But gotta have a Monster Energy drink and a freaking silver fish. Anyway, gotta have a Monster Energy drink. And I'm doing good with not smoking. I've had a total of about 6 cigarettes all day today since I woke up this morning, which is really good for me. Normally I'd have been on my 2nd pack by now. So I'm doing what I consider to be really well for myself. And smoking nothing but one of these little electronic cigarettes. All it really has in it is nicotine. I do get a little bit of water vapor, so it looks like I'm smoking, and the end lights up red. But so far it's really working on curbing the cravings. Like I said, I've only had 6 today, and that's like unheard of for me. So, and I've been smoking since I was in 6th grade. I know a lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but it's true. My old man used to smoke, and he always had him laying around the house. And I'd get home from school before he got home from work, so I'd just grab a pack and go. And my friend used to grab them from his mom, and then I had other friends who got one friend had his mom smoked Pall Malls, and she always had a carton in the freezer, and I know she knew we were taking them, but once a week we'd take a pack. And when I wasn't smoking, like a pack a day like I am now, or was, but we'd make a pack last us about 4 or 5 days. And so anyway, I'm doing real good on that. I'm real happy about that. Recently I sat down and I created somewhat of a bucket list, and one of the things I want to do before I start working on my bucket list is quit smoking, because not only will it save me a ton of money, I'll feel a lot better. Already I can tell a difference in just today. I can breathe better through my nose. I'm not coughing as much. I don't feel as winded. So it's really good to be. My next goal is to get back in shape. I need to lose about 10 pounds and start working out faithfully. And that's going to be after I successfully beat the whole smoking thing, which honestly I don't think is going to take as long as I figured it would with this new cigarette. Basically, it's got cartridges on it with the black and the white meat. You unscrew that. The black part's replaceable. The white part you just recharge. The white part's got the battery in it. And you can get different flavors and strengths of, this is 24 milligrams of nicotine, and you can get lighter and lighter and lighter, wean yourself off this thing too, which is awesome, which is what I plan on doing. I don't think it'll take like I said, anywhere near as long as I thought it would. I figured it'd take a couple months, but I don't see it taking that long. Anyway, alright, y'all. It's past midnight, and I haven't gone. Went out today and I bought me a new coffee cup. Just a little enamelware mug. But anyway, I'm bored and not a whole lot to do. And stoked my fire, sharpened my axe. I don't want to stay up a whole lot longer because I'm gonna want to smoke, and I can't, being as I don't want to smoke a regular cigarette. My electronic cigarette is, the battery's dead on it. So I'm just up messing around right now. I think I'm gonna start carrying some kind of sleep aids in my first aid kit. When I'm in a situation like this where I want to go to sleep, but I just don't feel like I can go to sleep, whether I'm too anxious or whatever. But that Monster Energy is about half gone, and I had another one before that, so I'm like pumped up on all kinds of caffeine and everything else. So that's probably why I can't go to sleep. But anyway, I'm really looking forward to the new October get-together at the professor's. That'll be really cool to see everybody again and get out. It's fun camping with other people, because then you get to sit around the fire and tell stories and jokes and everything else. And it's different when you're alone. It's still fun, but there's, with other people you can talk and, joke and all that stuff. I've been carrying. Oh, I got me some new silverware too here. Spoon, fork, there's a knife in there too, and a little spatula in here somewhere. I got this knife from Campout, and I haven't had really a chance to use it yet. It's the Fox River Recurve by Bark River. It's a really nice knife, but just really haven't had a chance to use it. I guess I could make a thing to use it for, but we're no lower than bored. I think what I might do is I might get me one of these sticks and cut it and make some feather sticks, just for shits and giggles and stuff. But anyway, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll get back with you guys here in a bit, and there's a bug. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna play and do some feather shavings. Alright, y'all. So it's 1:30 in the morning. I still have not gone to sleep. I did take a nap earlier when I got here around 3 p.m. And I don't know how I'll be able to see that, but right there, I decided that I haven't played with my new Bark River enough, so I got up and I made 4 feather sticks and stoked my fire, and the battery on my artificial cigarette ran out, so I'm smoking half of a regular cigarette. Not happy about it. It's actually kind of making me sick, but anyway, kind of cool. I can hear something moving around over there. Probably a deer. But anyway, I'm going to try to tuck in for the night and go to sleep. But I think in the future, I'm going to carry a few Ambien or something like that. Some kind of sleep aid to help me go to sleep at night. Because sometimes, like right now, sometimes I get down here and I crash out. I'm going to have to fix that. I can't deal with that. That's sitting right up against my tripod. Sometimes I get down here and I sleep like a baby the entire night. And then others, it's like this, and I get down here and I can't sleep. I'm not tired. And then if I'm at home, I do this. I either get up and I watch TV, or I, get on the internet or do something like that. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to do something because my phone's almost dead, which I have to have my phone in case I need to call somebody, or if somebody needs to call me. I'm not talking like leisure calls. I'm talking, somebody in my family needs help or something like that. I don't use my phone for internet or stuff like that when I'm down here. It's just not for that. But anyway, I'm gonna use a camera light to help me get this log picked up. I do not want to grab a hot piece of this log. That'll work. This camera light sucks. But I think that's going to be it for me tonight. At least I hope so. Occasionally I'll bring a beer down, and that'll help me, go to sleep. I'm not one of those guys that drinks one beer and is completely wasted or nothing like that. I don't even get buzzed. But I'm just saying, a beer helps relax you, kind of thing. I've been playing with, like I said, I've been doing feather sticks, and this is the knife I was using. I got this in trade at the last time I was out with Captain Bart and the professor and everybody. And obviously I traded with Captain Bart like I always do, but this is the Bark River Fox River Recurve, I believe is what it's called. Bamboo scales. It's got a real nice kind of shape to the handle. I've got some big mitts, and it's a short handle, but it works, and it's fairly comfortable in the hand. Takes a little getting used to using a knife with that small of a handle, but it works good, and I really like it. The knife works well, creates great feather sticks. I can't say anything bad about it so far, although I've only used it a few times. I did baton a little bit with it tonight, and I took a piece of wood about wrist thick and batoned it into 4 pieces and made those feather sticks. But anyway, guys, that's it for now, I think. I hope. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning. There you go. It's 6:30 in the morning, and it's raining. Oh. Right about now is when you're hoping you got everything put up right. Anyway, I'm gonna probably start packing up and heading out, so that'll probably be it for this video, but that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.